player, Cobalt, I'm gonna let you start off.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to introduce the even prettier color of Protoss. Spawning in the top left position, it is Paragons of Perfections' very own Necro. Ooh, ooh.
And in the bottom right, the Relentless Hero from Relentless Heroes. It is the blue Protoss, dark blue.
So, Polar, question for you.
Shoot.
Okay, I was like, are you ready for my question? Um,
I'm so ready.
you're so ready. My question is, have you ever felt alone in a crowded room?
Because I'm here with you, though. So no.
Ugh,
Yeah, I know.
so
I know that
beautiful.
song. Don't.
So
I
beautiful.
know my Jax mannequin.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
all my high
I
school
feel like
got.
every white kid of our generation knows that damn song. That song
I
was
don't know.
done
I
to
think it's us and every
death.
single like teenage girl, but that's okay.
That
I
song
like
was
them. Oh,
done
it's good.
to death. Jesus Christ. So over that song. I can't even every time Dark Blue talks in the captain chat, almost kind of whatever chat thing we have, I'm just like, I can't even with you, you Fojax mannequin thing, go away. But he keeps talking, so it's not gonna go away. So I just need to tackle my demons and finally learn not to play songs that I feel a deep emotional connection to 50 times in a row.
Dude, don't you hit that? And then like a week goes by and you're like, oh, that song's all right. I get so
And then
upset
you hate
sometimes.
it and you're embarrassed you were so into it. No, no,
No,
no.
I've never done
It's
that. I've always gone back
oh,
like 2 years later. I come home, I'm like
mm,
hungover because I drank the entire night and I'm like already hungover. And then I come back, I'm like, I gotta listen to my high school songs, and I do that.
no. I play that. I play it hard, man. Ugh, it's bad. Like right now, I've been on a, and obviously, some it's a PvP, and it doesn't even matter what person you're looking at this point. Gas slightly earlier for one than the other, but otherwise the exact same crap. So we're gonna keep talking about nothing.
Oh, this is a big deal. Dark Blue got his gas a little bit later. That means he wants to get more minerals out. The question is for what? He's gonna get that early stalker and
What?
he's gonna chrono boost it. He got that before he even got his cyber core. What's going? What are you doing, Dark Blue? What are you up to? Because I actually don't know. Again, I know as a Protoss, I know very little about PvP. So I hope Koali plays all three matches.
I think he just wants to feel safe. I don't know. We don't have a probe moving out or anything silly like that.
See, he just keeps chrono boosting out stalkers, but he's not getting the second gateway for like the five stalker rush or anything. Oh, and he's getting a Robo, and I
Huh.
think Necro, however you want to say his name,
I say
the Para
Necro.
OP bro. I like Necro. I think Necro sounds better cool though.
Necro?
Either way, Necro wins the Rocks Paper Scissors Shoot battle because Stargate beats Robo. So that's kind of nice. But I think Dark Blue might be able to scout it. Nah, he has to back off. That's smart. He would have had a bad time.
True that. We do see. Oh, did
Oh,
that probe spot the other probe?
no
No,
way.
it didn't. Well, that would have been uh, a decent pickup there.
And Necro,
Looks
true to his word, building an Oracle.
gonna get
I
some
mean,
scouting intel and harass off the back of that. Stalkers are in position to deny, so Dark Blue maybe actually for real believing him when he said that. Picks up a probe. Okay, that's decent.
we're gonna see it expand from both players. No players going all in. I think the game is officially after like 4 years transition from just one base Protoss to now two base Protoss in PvP.
Getting observers out. So Dark Blue definitely playing this a little more safely than his opponent. Two oracles coming out, so investing fairly heavily in this oracle play.
No, the suckers are moving.
The
Don't
stalkers are out of
move.
position.
But
Yeah,
oh wait, Dark Blue's
he
safe
is
building
gonna
place, so it
see.
doesn't even
He
matter.
is gonna see this oracle coming in, not responding with the stalkers as quickly as he needed to. Oh, and the photon overcharge. Yeesh. Not the best defense there. That could have been better. He lost four probes, and with all the chronos invested on those stalkers, that's just kind of a little bit ludicrous to me, I think. If you're gonna invest that heavily in chrono stalkers, have the stalkers where they need to be, man. But I mean, it is what it is. Second Oracle sees the natural, knows there's no heavy one base shenanigans coming in, so
I
they're
don't know if
both
it's
scouting
happened
in their
yet.
own ways.
Yeah, I don't know if it's happened yet, but I don't know if Dark Blue has clicked on that Oracle. And that's a big deal because you need to see. Oh, never mind. Necro's other Oracle took full damage, so I was going to say something really insightful about the kills, but doesn't even matter. Ooh, everything out of position this time. Gonna grab another probe, not a big deal. Probe
Hmm.
counts 28 to 27 in favor of Dark Blue.
Moving in. Oh, is
Oh,
he
but he got
gets
one.
he got
Worth.
yeah, did he get two?
He only got one. The other Oracle got the other one.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
We're just seeing buckets and buckets of tech. We got a Robo for Necro now. We got a Force for Necro. Dark Blue just got a Twilight Council's researching charge. And he's putting cannons in the Smyrna line. I like that. Oh, gonna lose two more probes.
Yeah, he needs to he's losing quite a bit to these oracles. I mean, yeah, no game breaking damage, but StarCraft is, especially in this mirror matchup, is a game of increments, and if you give up things over time, slowly, things will snowball out of control for you. That's a little bit what we're seeing here. Oracle again picking
Oh,
up two probe kills.
run. Yep. 10 probes have been killed so far. With only one probe killed by Dark Blue. Puts about a nice 500 to 50 resource loss advantage.
Yeah.
And the probe count is 36 to 39. So Dark Blue still just keeping up on his probe production. Necro's gas is a little bit earlier, so he's got that little bit of advantage. But I think the number one thing working in Dark Blue's favor is the upgrades. He's going to have charge soon, and he's going to have +2 about the same time that Necro finishes +1.
This Chronode observer is gonna spot Dark Blue's observer. So,
Oh, doesn't know. Oh,
oh,
yep. Okay,
yeah, he
clicked on it.
noticed. Yeah, he
They're gonna.
noticed. They're gonna shoot this thing. Oh, rip. This poor observer. Oh, oh, firing off that sentry volley. Oh, well, he just walked it to its death anyway. He maybe could have ran that somewhere.
I think Oracle doesn't get another kill, but that's okay.
Yeah, still
What's
keeping valuable pressure on him.
kind of a big deal is that Necro's gonna have his Colossus count higher than Dark Blue's, which is terrible because when you go what looks like to be Immortal Archon for Dark Blue, that just straight up loses to Colossus. Good scout by Necro. So he's got to be feeling pretty good about this, even taking his third a little bit earlier. And honestly, without that Observer, Dark Blue scouting has been all right. But a huge influx of gateways. Oh, we're just going to see an all-in. Never mind. So this actually works against Necro. But if he can get two Colossus up, and he needs more gateways, I think. How many gateways does he have already? Only... Oh, he has 6. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Colossus will be out by the time this hits. Investing those minerals into that next Nexus. He's not floating terribly, so he's not going to have a huge wave to defend this with.
There has to be a way. Necro has to send in that Oracle right now and spot all those gates. If he does, he'll just Chrono Boost out the Warp Gates. Alright, he sees 2 Archons. This is looking really... Actually, this isn't even looking that bad. He's got his 2 Colossus. He needs to break down those rocks. He needs just to buy himself a little bit more time.
And he is deciding to do just that.
Booyah. It's very good. Sees the Force at his front door. 4 Archons is a lot. It's a good amount of Archons.
Starts to chrono the thermal lance, so recognizes the importance of that upgrade in this fight. Gets the mothership core. No photon overcharge is going to be at play here.
Man, there's just a lot of stuff for Dark Blue. Those Archons can take a lot of the
Archons.
Colossus shots.
Yeah, they're just melting that front force.
Those gateways are really coming through for Dark Blue. He just needs to kill the Archons. Kills the Archons, and he's in a great position. The Colossus can clean up the Stalkers.
Colossus are gonna have to
Oh
retreat.
no!
Oh, the mist. Oh, that's
I
huge. He should have. Oh boy, that's unfortunate to see. It
I
really
think
is.
that was game. I think that
Yeah.
was game. He was gonna be up the cliff with extended thermal lance. Maybe Dark Blue could have possibly gotten the Nexus, but oh man,
This
that
is.
sealed the deal. Dark Blue catching a lucky break there.
Yeah, that's really
Loses the Oracle.
unfortunate. Yeah. The Oracle off the back of that miss click with the Colossus. That's really unfortunate. You hate to see that.
All
You
right,
hate to see
losing this
that.
base not the biggest deal though because he only lost 3 probes. He has 46 probes. He's actually got 52 probes at his main right now. So, oh, but Necro's gonna get this Nexus. There's no stopping it.
Yeah, Dark
Yeah.
Blue is going to take this Nexus, and at that point, he's going to be significantly ahead economically. Might choose to continue to mass units and just end it. Taking the third, though, I think he's going to back and not take risks here.
I almost think that's a little bit foolish, only because I mean you killed your opponent.
Yeah.
He's dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're at +3 armor. He's at +2, but I think he got it
I,
in.
I, you know, I think, I think that he realizes that he did a lot of damage, and there's no need to take a risk. Because obviously, all the harvesters on one base, the other protest player trying to stay alive, probably warped in a bunch of units defensively. So there's no real there's no real need to risk it if you can just. Oh, that Oracle got gibbed there. Nice nice feedback there.
Man, this is sad to watch. Although Necro does have the supply advantage. He has 6 of those is tied up in probes, so it's actually
Oh, those probes taking a lot of fire as they move between, but that's not the important thing here. A lot of zealots here. A lot of zealots. And the... Wow, Dark Blue's forces all focusing on the wrong target here. Hitting all those zealots instead of the moving into position for the Colossus.
what's going
Wow.
on? I don't get it. What's happening?
Zealots, man.
There's no
Zealots
way
and
Necro
bad
wins
target
this, right?
fire. Well,
There's no way Necro wins this. Oh my
I...
god, he's 40 supply behind.
Holy... Well, you know, again, we're professionals. We roll with the punches. That was unexpected. However,
I don't think they're making
making...
good engagement here.
Yeah. Colossus for Necro are in the correct position, pushing forward, hitting the enemy Colossus, not able to get the shots off it needs for Dark Blue. And Necro just showing the value of massing up units. And Dark Blue is calling GG. Yeah, I don't know why he took that third either. In the context of seeing, he should have just canceled the third, not chose to defend in that bad spot, and moved into a better position once he saw this huge mass moving across.
So people probably don't know this, but we have a CSL help group, and in it has like tips for casting, and one of it is like don't call the game early enough.
Yeah,
That's totally what I did. That's why you
that's
don't
totally
do it.
what you did. And I was like, we're professionals. We don't do that.
Wow. I'm terrible. Sorry, bronze level casting. Just got demoted. Negro has to be like, are you kidding me? Like, I won that? Man, I'm like pretty comfortable now. Like, I almost held off the first attack, just I kind of YOLO'd swag, suicided 2 Colossus. And then I lost 2 Nexus, and then I just kind of won. So that was pretty cool. It's not even like Dark Blue sacrificed his army to kill those 2 Nexus. Like, usually when I play against Terrans, they'll have a huge Bioforce, and they'll kill a Nexus, and then it all dies, and then I go in to push for a counter push, and they lose, and they're like, I don't get what happened, I killed your Nexus. Like, yeah, but I killed your army. But he even saved his army. It's just taking that third hurt him so much. That could have been, like, more Zealots. That could have been probably more Archons, too. Maybe not more Archons.
Yeah,
But
because I mean, honestly, like, what are you gonna expect? Like, that player that you were just hammering had to warp in a bunch of stuff because he expects you to continue walking up his ramp. Do you think he was like chronoing out probes? Of course he's gonna have a crap ton of units that he just massed together. He knows he's behind economically. What's he gonna do? He's gonna walk across the map with it. Like, you need to, yeah, I give him credit for not throwing his force into that wall, but I mean, obviously when you see this force, you feed back the oracle, you see that stuff coming in, don't continue shifting your probes to that next space and defend out of position. He was, and I don't know where his vision was either during the fight because his stuff was hitting zealots and they needed to be on those colossus because the colossus weren't that far away. They weren't abusing that thermal lance. They were honestly a little too close to that fight. Within range, I would say. I don't know.
Yeah. Good
Definitely
game overall. I enjoyed it.
a pushback there. I don't know.
So I'll start this time in the bottom right. Spawning as the blue Protoss. Relentless Heroes Captain. Dark blue.
And spawning in the top left, it's a very pretty colored Protoss. It is Necro coming off the back of a victory here. So, did not expect that. It is what it is. PvP. I feel like all the mirror matchups are very dice rolly sometimes. I feel like they're uh, a lot more volatile than the cross match. I don't know. I don't know. I know TVT notable for crazy base race, medevac, doom drop, shenanigan nonsense. CBZ infamous for a very volatile early game, and PvP where you take two bases and it doesn't matter. So
I wonder if we're going to see a similar build from Necro. I don't know if those two oracles really paid off. Yeah, I don't know if they did. But he was able to do some good work with them. So I don't know. Dark blue just scouting for a proxy. Not going to find one. Same with Necro. Necro's actually going to check the third. Oh yeah, he's just going to check every spot. Make sure nothing funky is going on. Doesn't want to lose a map to silly 2-gate when he could have avoided it.
absolutely. And you know, it's probably the right call.
Faster
So
guess from Dark blue this
interesting.
time. Probably not going to see him chrono with Stalkers again. Yeah, just very similar builds. 2 on each guess for Necro. That could indicate Blink. Less likely Stargate.
Cybernetics going down, so yeah, could be. Still, no real way to know here. I don't know. Lots of protests tonight.
Well, that's a prize. We're gonna have a lot of PvPs. I hope you're buckled in. Although 3 quick games, kind of. What? It hasn't
Yeah,
even been an hour yet. Dang.
yeah. God, I'm so. It's three protests. One Zerg.
Yep.
I feel like Terran is the problem, man. Terran is the one that drags these games out.
Oh man, Death of Terrans, right?
They're the worst.
God, hate Terrans.
They're the worst.
Just kidding. I love you guys. A lot of Terrans. Oh no, there used to be a lot of Terrans in the CTL. Now there's just so many Zergs. These are the few Protosses in the league, and the CSL just puts them all in a match together. Come on, guys. So mean.
It's pretty good. Obviously, the hands of CSL Fate, cough, TB Ham, deciding to kill the Protoss race once and for all.
Can't get rid of us. Oh, and Necro does go Stargate. Wonder if we're going to see Phoenix and Oracle. We might just see another Oracle again. Again, he had some good utility out of that. He remembered to keep using it, which is actually a big thing, not just run in once, kill a couple probes, and then back out and never use it again.
I
He
think
made
the
sure he
mothership
kept...
cores are gonna meet here.
Well, that's cute.
That's cordial. That's nice.
It's
A
actually
little
really nice for Dark Blue, because now he definitely won't get it. Oh, he is going to get a probe kill.
very gentlemanly.
He can get 1 probe kill, I think, and then he has to recall. If he doesn't want to waste the recall, then he should just scout and then back up. Oh, nope. Oh, Dark Blue's out of position. He's going to get a probe. Maybe 2 at this point. Just very late reaction, but he needs to attack. Okay, he decides to scout instead. I like that. Sees both gateways going. It's kind of a
Hmm.
big deal. He probably thinks it's two stalkers. That's more likely. Is he going to see this? Oh, he saw the robo, but I don't know if he clicked on it.
It's possible he did. I mean, what else would he have been doing?
Forces a recall. The Oracle pops out. And that natural is actually really early from Dark Blue. But Necro, not phased, gonna drop Stone Nexus. Me and Reaper used to do this build. Mine was a little bit different than his, where you just go one base, you build a couple Phoenix, and if you ever see the opponent expand, just build 4 Gateways and attack, and it almost like always worked unless you really messed up. Oracle getting no
Oracle,
damage done.
yeah, just kind of walking across, doing some more scouting.
Did see the Robo. Did see the Robo.
Yeah. Again, Dark Blue, being cautious, getting observers quickly. Oh, unit's out of position here. Literally just saw that unit and loses 4 probes.
Four
Literally
probes yet
just saw
again.
that. I can't really explain that. He knew it was gonna swing back. I don't know. One can only do so many things with APM. But I hear Protoss you don't use as much APM, so maybe he could have
Oh,
moved those things where he needed them.
that's where you're wrong. These guys are almost at 200 APM. They're playing fast. These guys know what's up. But this is actually a problem. He got 4 probes, and it's not like Dark Blue had the probe count to begin with in this game. He actually would be even right now if he didn't get those 4 probes.
Ooh.
Oh, and he gets another one. So even though the expansion... I mean, look at this. Dark Blue hasn't even mined from his expansion yet.
No. Income at this point favoring Necro here. I would say by a significant margin at this point in the game.
Yeah, I would agree. Especially since he's going to have his gases so much earlier as well. Dark Blue, once again, going for a charge. We may just see the same Archon Zealot attack.
Yeah, Necro might expect this though. Does see the Twilight Council working, powers working.
I wonder if he noticed if the Twilight, yeah, was working. I bet he did, because he didn't see a DT shrine. It's unlikely that it's proxied. So I think, yeah, he's just going to get a robotics bay, and he's just hopefully going to make a little bit better hold this time. Just not Suicide 2 Colossus.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, suiciding 2 Colossus, like, you know what? Maybe that's a stroke of genius. Maybe it makes your opponent complacent.
You got 6 probes, and it's also noticeable that Nitro only got 1 Oracle this time, not 2, so he doesn't need to do double the damage than he normally does.
Yeah.
Nitro playing very well.
I for real need to find my, find where the coffee mug went. I think I know where it went. I think I know exactly where it is, actually. I'm very, hung up on that coffee mug.
Dark Blue's going double Robo. He's going to go double Colossus. And you can't really afford that off 2 base. You can barely afford it off 2 base with very little gateway support. I mean, he only has 2 gateways, so not the worst thing, but... I mean, it's going to be a messy situation. If Nigro doesn't scout it, which he should, since he's... has a Phoenix flying in. Yep, there it is. Oh, he didn't scout the Robo Bay.
Oh.
He's got to assume it, though, right? I'm guessing he clicked on the... Oh, he's going to see it now, maybe?
I don't foresee any of these guys moving. So, probably not gonna... Dark Blue probably not gonna be a nice bloke and give away scouting intel by moving those into the main.
Yeah,
That's
this
nice
is...
that the Oracle can keep vision of those plates at the bottom of his ramp.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
nice.
you can...
He has to watch those. Those are sneaky.
Okay, now he scouts the double Robo Colossus. But
No,
you know
I
you
see
can what's the ability called? Revelate critters that are on the map. I think that's so funny.
That's funny.
Alright.
This observer for Necro just scouting for a third, just chilling out there. Both players being really active in their scouting. I think Necro a little more so right now. Because I think he expects this aggression again, and he wants to hold it and be ahead. So obviously, you know, if he feels comfortable defending, then scout away.
Totally. It's actually going to be hard for Dark Blue to get that third because, like I said earlier, double Colossus just puts so much strain on your resources. It just is so demanding. So if he builds a Nexus, he's gonna have to take time off building Colossus.
Yeah. Both
Dark.
players a very gentlemanly PvPer, just chilling out.
I don't know how this is gonna work out. If you let double Colossus Robo go unchecked, which it isn't, then you're in a great spot. Oh, we see a War Prism coming out. That's cute. I like War Prisms in PvP. It can be very good.
Yeah. I don't I don't think Dark Blue like even wants he's so burned off that last third. I don't think he has it anywhere in his mind to take another one ever again.
And he's gonna push out. He's gonna push out with 5 Colossus. Nightcrow sees the army not here. That's kind of a big deal.
He sees it
Oh,
and
that's a nice
gets
Revelate.
yeah. So
And
he's gonna
PvP is all
know
about
this is
position.
coming.
You can't
Yeah,
get into a good position if your opponent can see you, and you can't see your
he
opponent.
yeah. It's possible we might see a repeat of the Quali situation wherein the Protoss gets punked into thinking he's going to engage at the third and then he engages at the natural. So that could be a thing.
Nightcrow
I don't.
wants to meet in a field. He does not want to meet in a closed-off area. He needs those Archons to be up in front too. Oof. Nightcrow's army is just so much bigger. It's from the
Oh,
natural, not.
a
Oops.
mothership core just being given away, and we see the fight.
Split your army. Nightcrow Zealots do not have charge. That's
Oh
going to be a
wow.
big deal. Can't close.
Doesn't
But
even matter. So much more for Necro at this point. Dark
wow.
Blue, just kind of engaging into a superior force there.